Hello, my YouTube friends. I know I have only few friends here because I just started my video blog 2 days ago. This is my third video. Um, my topic now is about culture shock. Okay, a little bit specific. The culture shock, as I've observed here in US, is every Americans you meet or you there is a gap between them and you, even though how many so many years you know them, there is always a gap. Even he or she, or maybe she is your friend, but it's not really a friend. It seems not, they don't consider, maybe they have a Filipino friends, but not really as the kind of friendship we have than as what the Americans um, have kind of friendship that we had in our culture. Their friendship is just really, really very not casual way, or maybe they would say, "I just know her. I know her," like that. It's not really a friend. That the friend you could have, that you could come to their house, or maybe yeah, you could invite them if you want. Americans, if it is there is special occasion like wedding or whatever, birthday or something, or yeah, you could invite them, but it's just an invitation, but you could not say that they are your friends. They're just like a casual way, and even in talking they would not talk to you too long. So yeah, that's the kind of American friends you have. And if you meet them, no, they would not talk to you too long. As yeah, and if you have a friend American, it's not really like we had, that we could even like in an intimate kind of friendship we have. No, we don't have. It's not like that. And they just want, if they would become their friend, it's just like you just talk to them in one sentence or two sentences, that's all. It's like that. And then um, the way they have this every, especially to the Filipinas, they have really there is a distance or a barrier. It's like between you and her, there is really a like a wall that between you and her, that that's really not like you could embrace or something. That's really, really intimate kind, or a very close friend. No, it's not like that, even in the wherever. That is why here in abroad, the Filipinas have their own community, their own group. They call community, Filipino community. So, and because the Americans have, they look to themselves as they are higher than us. That's really high, and it's really like that. They're really high. So, um, they're not so much in friendship, but I don't know to others, but that is what I observed. And they are not really like a genuine kind of friends. If you could find like that, it's very lucky to you. And and as what I've observed in them also, are the Americans are, they are brought up as greedy, meaning yeah, greedy. And then like I've observed in my work that their kids, young teens, they would eat. In us, and we eat, you have to invite even a little one here. You have to invite. Yeah, we could eat here. Yeah, we would. Can you taste this one or whatever? You eat. You give to him. No, in Americans it's not like that. Even their friends, no, because they brought up it's like that. So for me, I think that is why no. Americans they said, if you are a giver, no, they won't say you are a giver. They would say generous. And American generous people are just few. In 300, there are 300, more than 300,000, 300,000 million, 300, oh yeah, millions Americans, citizen. I think not even 0.5% or 0.1% of that are generous. Generous is really, really so rare to them because that is their culture. That is one of the culture check is um that you observe is to the Americans are they're really different. It's a really when it comes to friendship, it's just like their friendship to their fellow Americans is really different from us. Different. What I mean is different. The kind of treatment they have to them, to their fellow Americans, and to us as Filipinos is different. That is what one of the culture shock. And if they would say they want like in food, no, they would ask you to cook like that. No, you don't have to trust that because no, they won't eat. I think maybe they taste, but even they haven't tasted yet, they won't eat as long as Filipino or something, or they will just no, just a respect that it's like that. That is one of the kind of culture shock. And even your husband has a barrier also. It's really he is really he's another world and you have another world like that. That um, kind of life you have. And if you are and the Americans are mostly of them are they practice that in husband and wife, um, ours meaning ours is him, you your his property is like that. But um they practice, but in reality not all. What I mean, not all too. What I mean, not all. Even in her husband, like our house. Yeah, our house is the owner of this is the two of us, and the and others. He is the one who he's the owner like that. And then um, it's really and they are not really much better for me because my husband would understand. They he give to some to my family. We would send money there if there is they need help. But to some really no, they won't. If you don't have work like me, I don't have work. No, they won't give you. They won't give to the families of to the family of their wives in the family to the in their families, to the wives of their wives in the in the Philippines. My friends, hopefully I'm just practicing yet and talking live my English, my pronunciation. I tried my best because I'm not used to, because I don't talk too much because my husband is very quiet too, and he has his own world, and I keep on complaining that, but no, it's just the same. It's been a long time. We married 15 years ago, but still the same. And yeah, if you have a friend, American friend, yeah, you can talk, but not too long. They won't not talk too long to you. And you thought that they're your friend already? No, it's not. After that, they just hi, hello, or maybe no, nothing at all. It's like that. The one your friend here in abroad mostly are really are your fellow Filipinas, but to Americans, no. That is why, yeah, they have your own group. But for me, I don't have a group because um, before we don't have any vehicles, so I'm not in. If I would be invited to Filipinas, they have to pick me up, but until they felt tired maybe of that because we don't have car anything, so they stop. And until after more than I think 10 years or less than 10 years, and we had already, they don't know that we have already car, so they are used to that. They don't have to invite me. That is why that made me, I only have few friends. I think I have friends here in US. It's only 3 or 5 something. If you can see me in my some of my pictures, if you are my friend in Facebook or something, I have some pictures that I'm in the group. No, it's in that is in the that is not here in Rockford, but I live in Rockford, Illinois. That is not here. It's in Wisconsin, or maybe in Canada, or in New York, because mostly I attended parties in New York, or sometimes too in Canada, or in my in Wisconsin. So that's sometimes only. But here no, because I don't have so much friends. So yeah, your culture shock even in the work, the kind of work you have. Yeah, and they prefer first the white ones than us, the Filipinos. It's like that. That's what I observed, even though I don't have work. And last time, last week, like last week, I had an appointment. I was the first one who came, but the American women arrived maybe 5 minutes late than me. They entertained first the American than me. It's like that. And but they would not show so much that they have their crazy sometimes, because they feel shy too. Shy meaning embarrassed, because they called embarrassed or ashamed shy here. Their term here is shy. So that is why. So yeah, they really more in their fellow Americans. But yeah, they're as what and the Americans, um, you could not have make an advice to them. They would listen only to their fellow Americans. Even to my husband, no, my husband would listen to me or whatever. They would listen only to the advice of their fellow Americans. So, and there are lots too, but some are forgot. And it our time here and blog is so limited. But maybe if I remember, I will tell more next time in my other vlogs. Okay, that's all, my friends. Hopefully, if you if you plan to marry an American, you have to adjust. You are willing to adjust and understand more, and be patient. Okay, that's all, my friends. Hopefully, you will get something in my vlog this time. And okay, I won't make it so long. Okay, bye bye, friends. Hopefully, we could be friends, and you will subscribe me and thumbs up. Okay, and I will do the same to you. Okay, bye bye.